Goes back up. Gay with the block. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Bellinelli kicks to Cousins. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Garcia. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The Kings trail by 17. Robinson left side. Collison with a screen on Green. And Cousins kicks to Bellinelli. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Warriors have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Kufis checked in for Robinson. Kings have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Kufis kicks to Cousins, and he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 14 points for the game.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing.
Season for
Spacing.
him last year. Free throw shooting, 7th in scoring, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And just going back to his free throw efficiency, I mean, it's about confidence and routine when you're at the line. And he had it.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Kings trail by 19. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Garcia. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Collison against Curry. Gay drives in.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Stolen by Collison. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Garcia goes in. Another steal. Now here's Collison. The dish now to Bellinelli for 3. The offensive rebound. Kufis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Garcia. And the rebound goes to Collison. The Kings trail by 15. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Off the pick. Here's Kufis. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. The Warriors, 4th.
You know, it's interesting when you look at this team, Kevin. I mean, they found a way to get their whole team to knock down free throws at a consistent level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. And Max subbed in for Bellinelli.
And The efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Ollie Stein at the elbow. The pass to Caspi. Here's Matt. He's got 5. He kicks to Caspi. Collison for 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And stolen by Garcia. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist from Garcia. Garcia's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Mack. It's stolen by Green. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And here is Cauley Stein.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. For Sacramento, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Cauley Stein. Anthony Bennett comes in for Darren Collison. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Bellinelli. Garcia, he's in at the point. Looney out there with Alexander. Then it's Rush, and it's Henderson in at the 2. That's the Warriors' 5. And that one's good by Gay.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Looney. He feeds it to Rush. Here's Garcia. And again, no good by Golden State.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's Caspi. And count the basket. He was fouled. He's going to the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Garcia goes in, shakes off the strong D, and gets to the bucket for 2. Garcia's got 28 points for the game. Here is Jeffries, guarded by Garcia. And that one's good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The shot no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
The spinorama, kind of like he's in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, Spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
Bennett setting the pick for Collison. Looking to get back on track here. It's stolen by Green. Got a piece of it. Henderson against Collison. Kicks it to Bennett. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Rivers in for Gerald Henderson. Sacramento also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Bennett, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Caspi. The Warriors have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And the call will go against Thomas Robinson. Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Anthony Bennett comes in for Robinson. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Darren Collison. The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Bellinelli with the 3, and that is good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Warriors leading by 21. The 3, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. 35 points for Freak.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And so here is Golden State. To the wing right side. Rivers passes to Garcia. Over to the wing. Rivers dishes to Garcia. And now running it up the court. Matt pushing it up. Here's Caspi. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Outside, Garcia. Kufis with the block. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.